Good morning, everyone. It's Amy from Quilty Studio here in rainy Pentwater, Michigan. We have a little bit of rain off the Pentwater Lake today. So come on in. I wanted to show you around the new remodel we did. So we opened this up so you can see all the way to the back of the shop. So it's nice and open. We put up lots of new shelves. And we have some really great, uh, really great openness to the shop. It really feels like there's so much more room. People come in and they say, um, did you get more room? No, same amount of room, just reconfigured it. So, yes. Mark apologizes for the filming this morning because we're trying to do this kind of off the cuff. Okay. So nothing in the front of the shop really changed. We still have, and by the way, Mark built all of this. So everybody, two snaps up to Mark for for building all this. So we call these beasts. So we have the mini beast, which we have most of the new stuff that's come in. So we have the Peter Pan Raspberry Summer. We have some really fun fabric for like that has the big umbrellas on it. We have floral charms up here and a little bit of poppy cotton. And then as you walk in, we have our major sections of things I love. So we have Tula. And so the new Full Moon Forest is here right in the middle, and all of her new true colors. I broke them up into a couple of spaces because I have a lot of Tula because we know I love her. So, and then I have a whole section of Ruby Star Society. So we have the new stuff is generally on the bottom, and we have some of the past collections. They all kind of go together, same kind of feeling and color kind of connection. So really good. Okay, I'm going. Okay. So we changed our register area. So we took some cabinets we had in the back and made it our register. Put some slab board on the back. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to put new patterns there. We'll see how that goes once we completely finish the remodel. Mark built the Mega Beast in the back. So we have a tabletop where I can put the all of the 108s on one side, and then all the canvas are on the other. Do you want to follow me over there? Sure. Okay. So we have canvas over here. This is our new bag making section. So we kind of reconfigured it a little bit. Okay. We reconfigured it a little bit. We're adding some new things. We're making sure we're stocked in Sally Tomato, Emmeline, of course, by Annie. I have a few other companies that I put in there, sprinkle in there that I really love. Sassafras. And then we have a lot of the Pam Demore colors. We also have our webbing section over here. So all the webbing is in one place. You can see it. We have a little bit of specialty vinyl with sparkles on it over here. And then all of our canvas is underneath. Maybe we'll do another video shot. Okay. So we have all our by Annie. We have zippers, hardware, mesh, elastic, everything you need for by Annie. We always carry soft and stable, and Basel, which you use for bag making. Back in the back, all the top has various bags that I have made. Back here we're going to put a little bit more light. So we have some new things. We have some Tim Holtz, has a whole section, and we are carrying all of the Tim Holtz. Matter of fact, we should be seeing the next Tim Holtz. Yeah, teal one should be here soon. And then back here is a few other little bits and bobs. We have the stitch threads from Sweetwater, and that will make really cute little bags for your quilty friends. And then coming around the corner, sale rack. We have all of the 5-yard quilt patterns that I carry, and I will put up more quilts here pretty quick. And then the Lori Holt templates for all of the fun things she does. And then we have a Lori Holt section right here in the center and the bottom. So this is the new Americana from Lori Holt. Any of you who are waiting to get one of the kits from Lori Holt, I just got in the background, so I will be putting those up on the website tonight. So so if you want the new Americana, that will be in. And then this is the Mega Beast, could be. And then this is still kind of, it looks like we're having a moving sale, but we'll have the classroom area all sorted out in the next few weeks so we can do a few more classes. We bought some new class tables so that people have their own table. So we're coming back.
You still have the Tilda section.
Oh, Tilda. Yeah. So do you want me to show them the Tilda section?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to show you the Tilda section while Mark gets some of the lights set up. So we have a little bit of Lizzie House, the love letters, which has the swans, really cute. And then we have a whole section of Tilda. So I'll be making some more kits of the swimming girls. Hopefully you see those because I can't see what I'm doing. And we have Tilda. So we have Sanctuary. We have Sunday Brunch. There's a little bit of Hibernation. We have Solids. We have the polka dots. Her basics, which we'll always carry. And then the chambrays, which I'm in love with. So we'll always carry those. So that is our Tilda section. So we have some majors. And then if you didn't, more Tula. So we have Tula solids. We have Tula, we have Tula dots, the palms and stripes, and then the neon palms and stripes, and then a little bit of Curiouser and Curiouser left. So if you're looking for any of that, that would be the place to find it. I'm going to give this back to Mark.
Oh, so they just saw me really close.
Oh. And I hope everybody's doing great today on Wednesday. I'm going to let him get all situated. Somewhat. Looking good.
That looks good there.
All right. And he's going to put on some lights. So
will you be getting the pattern Reef by Kate Spain?
I did not pick up the Kate Spain this time. I was trying, I have a lot of fabric, so there will be new and lovely things. I would look at the Rising Tide that we just got from Monica Forsberg. Her stuff is amazing, and we have that in stock right now. And it is kind of that same kind of beachy kind of theme. Really fun, really cute. So I was at H&H last week in Chicago. H&H is a trade show for shop owners for fiber and for quilting. So we had people who were, am I plugging this in somehow? Okay. So you'll see Mark in the background, wave to him. So it's a trade show. So there is fiber and quilting. So there's a lot of yarn and things that go with yarn, which is really awesome. And it's a really fun trade show because there's so many different types of creative craft businesses there that you really get to kind of see what's trending, what everybody's doing. So it's really lovely. So I got to see a few people that that I really admire. One of them being Giuseppe Ribaldi, um, and he is a designer who is now with Free Spirit Fabric. He has a new line of fabric coming out in November called Enrapture. And where did I put it? So he was lovely. He gave me a little bit of a live so we could talk about his new line. So his new line is called Enrapture. And so when I first saw it, I saw it like this, right, on a piece of paper, which is fine. It's beautiful. But when you see it actually in person, it makes so much more of an impact. The colors are so rich and beautiful. So we're getting his line of fabric, and we're going to do the quilt that he has a free pattern for. And you can go on to our Facebook page to last week or YouTube channel, and yeah, it's a little choppy. And you can see my little interview with Giuseppe. He's just the sweetest man. So we're gonna hope to talk to him about coming and doing some classes next year. So, but this is his line, and he described it as. So his inspiration was a crumbling manor with cobwebs, velvet covered furniture, dark corners. So kind of, oh, waiting. That seems better. Yeah. So kind of rich and lovely. So that one's coming in. Um, and then I met with by Annie, and I adore Annie. She's so lovely. I keep saying that. She's lovely anyway. And she has 4 new patterns that are coming out. And we ordered all of them, of course. So I think there was one more. I think there were 5. One was kind of a fidget toy, and I don't think I got that one. Anyway, so last time she did 2 big totes, and then she's doing the little brothers and sisters to it called 2 little totes, and they're more purse-like. They're still fairly good size. The medium one is 11 by 13 wide by 5 deep, so it's a good size little tote. Made in the same kind of manner as the 2 big totes, so that's that one. And then she did so. So people have been requesting, she does backpacks, but they were on the smaller side. Oh, no, I'm good. Okay. So she did a bigger one called Leader of the Pack. And this one is a really good size backpack. And it was out of the new, she got, obviously got some material from the new gray work from Tula, and she made those samples. It's a really great backpack. So we have that one. And then a couple of really great make and take opportunities. If you don't know about a make and take, we try and do them in the summer and fall and spring. Not this year because we had a bunch of remodeling going on, but we will do make and takes this summer. And so these are really great. So these are fun. So this one's called Pint Size Pals, and it's these 2 little zippered pouches, super, super easy. So we'll do that as a make and take. And this other one is fantastic. I love this one. It's called Trinket Tray or Tidy Time. And you're using, let's see, are you using? Well, I hadn't had a chance to like look at it completely. So you're either using um maybe you're not. I have to look at this. So it stores flat and then you bring up the sides. And I was thinking that you needed like invisible magnets or something, but it's not calling that out. So I'm thinking there's some other sort of magic going on that we don't know about. So hopefully I will make one of these so I understand what's happening and we'll get that together. So those are the 4. I know he's laughing at me. Those are the 4 from by Annie. We also met with Teresa Coates, and she has this pattern coming out called the Elemental Coat. Bless you. And the magic of this one is in one pattern, you can make it in so many different ways. You can make it longer, you can make it shorter, you can put a collar on it or a hood. So there's so many different ways to make this coat. What she says, you can make one of these coats with a twin size quilt. So you would either reclaim a quilt to make into a coat, or you would, maybe all of us have tops in our in our closet that we haven't made into a quilt yet. So why not quilt it specifically to make a coat out of? Because it doesn't have to be, but you don't have to really uh, think about where your sleeves and stuff are. If you make it out of a quilt, it will be fantastic, however you cut it up. And so you need a twin size quilt to make most of these patterns. She recommends a queen, especially if you want to play with putting things on point, or, being more fussy about how you're cutting out your pieces. So we are hoping to get her in this fall to teach a class. So I picked up patterns for that, and hopefully we get to talk to her about that. So some unexpected surprises. So at the very end of a row, we met this lady, Kathy, and she does this thing called ugly thimbles. So they're these thimbles. They're just a piece of leather, and she puts a little, I don't know if you could see on the inside, but it's like a little piece of like stiffener in there, so needles aren't going through your finger, through the thimble into your finger. And she teaches you how to fit it, and then you just glue it so it goes right on your finger. And then I can feel where, so she asks you where you push. So she asks you where you push the needle, and then she puts the little piece right there and she glues it just with a glue stick. And then you have this thimble that is not $1,000,000, and it's custom fit to the finger you need it to be on, and it's really fantastic. So I picked up a couple of those, and we'll have them on the website by the end of the week, because we have to put them in manually. So I thought that was really fun. So you can go on to the her website and she teaches you how to fit that. Okay. So some other wonderful things that I found. So we went by the Madame So booth. And maybe I'm wondering if I could take this out and not destroy. Yeah, good, good, good. So if you're sewing and you're doing something that you're like doing a bag, or you're doing several things, and you always, even though if you're doing like a Schmetz needle or something, you probably have a chart that shows you what size it is. But if you're just sitting at your machine, this is oh, this is a little pin cushion that you can put your needles in. So the top of the sizes, the side over here is what they are: universal, microtex, ballpoint, all of that. And you can put your machine needles in there. And then what she recommends is you take a pin that has maybe a flower head or something with color, and whatever's in your machine, you put that in here, so you know exactly what needles in your machine. Especially if you're changing out your needles, you're doing a bag, so you have a top stitch needle, you have a regular needle, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's a cool little thing, and it's easy. It's like it's not high tech. It's just analog. Just you put your needles in there, and you know what's happening. So it's called a needle sorting pincushion. It's in the system right now. It is $8.99. And that we just got a few of them. I'll reorder if everybody is excited about this. So the other thing from Madame So is she has her marking pens. Um, so her marking pens are very much like the Frixon, but a little bit better. They go on more of like a gel pen. So I really, really like them. So we have the blue just by itself, and I will have mine out so you can play with it. And we'll probably do that like on a weekend, so you can come in and play with certain things and be able to see how you like it. And then the other thing I bought was her package of, so it's 4 colors. So it's blue, white, super important, red, and black. And then you get the 4 pens, and then you get 4 refills in this box. So you can refill them for $12.49. The white one is really lovely because you can mark on dark things and be able to see it. And it's not going to, sometimes when you mark with chalk, it gets a little bit feathery at the edges. So you're not getting a crisp line. And if you're doing something for precision, it's really important to have that. So she doesn't sell the white ones by themselves. So you have to get it in the little package, but you do get a refill with it as well. Good morning. I don't want to say good morning. So hi, good morning to Jerry, to Pat, to Charlene, Sally, Judy. Good morning.
Pat asked if the leader of the pack will be in
Probably. Yep, probably. Because, okay. And then the other thing from Madame So is she has these really fun project bags. So it's a good size project bag. It is 16 by 16. So it's big enough for like a 15 by 15 inch block. It'll fit a big project. And so it has the big, so it has the nice big one in the top that goes the whole 16 by 16. And then you have a secondary zipper that gives you a space to put your patterns, your notions, things like that, to keep them where you want them to be. And one of the other brilliant things is, am I showing it? So it has a little pocket on the front, so you can write in what project it is, what date you started it. I don't know if we all want to do that, but you know what I mean. So if you want to put the project name on there, so as you're flipping through them, you don't have to open it up and say, what quilt was this? It has it right on the front. So we have them in the maroon, and we have them in the white. The pink were out of stock, so we'll grab some of the pink when they get back in stock. They are $16.99. And all of these are on the website right now. So those are the fun notions I found. I found a few more, but those are the fun ones. So flipping over to, should we do the Michigan Shop Hop next? Let's do them. I'm the driver. Okay. So Michigan Shop Hop is coming up. We are making bundles. And starting to cut for all the orders, so they'll all be ready either for you to pick up or go out on the 2nd. Pick up on the 1st, go out on the 2nd. Yesterday, the UPS man came in, and this is the block for So Let's Be Quilty. So it says, "I will not buy any more fabric, said no one ever," on the bottom. Really cute. So that is our patch you will get if you come in to the shop and get your sticker. You'll get one of those. And so I have 3 bags that are that we're pre-selling. This one has been on pre-sale. So this is the Everyday Tote. And this kit is $50. So we're pre-selling that. So you get the border print on your pocket. And then as long as it lasts, you have the Michigan. I'll have to look. I don't know how many we have left. We will pick something equally as cute to go on the inside once we run out of that Michigan fabric. So that one's 50. We also have, starting today, on pre-sale is the Sanhill Sling. Ooh, I was going to grab the pattern, but it's not up there right now. So it's the Sanhill Sling. So we use the cream counties for the outside. You get a gray zipper. And then these really fun little tickets on the inside. No, it is not Tim Holtz. It is Kathy Holden. But cute tickets, kind of in that style of the more scrapbooky kind of thing. And then we have the natural strapping and antique hardware. And then this guy, if I could do it so it doesn't choke me. So this guy can be worn on the back. Can you see it? Okay. And it could be either way. So you have, or you could wear it like on the front like that. So when you're shopping, your hands are free. You can touch all the fabric.
People can't steal your bag.
People can't steal your bag. So this one is for pre-sale right now, $45. And if you go under the pre-sale Michigan fabric, it's under, because I copied the other one. He's smiling at me because he's like, did you do it right? So we have the Sanhill Sling. So the Everyday Tote, Sanhill Sling. And then the third one is the Firefly Tote. Isn't this adorable? So this is the large. This is the one we're kidding. So your front pocket, again, is the border. And then we have the medium blue for your body. The green counties is the little drawstring portion. And then I have paper in here so it stays up. So I'm going to just crunch that down, make lots of noise. And then we did this little polka dotty stripe for your binding. And this is great because you can, it's like having a zipper without having a zipper. So this is the Firefly Tote. We're doing it in the large. The pattern comes in a large and a small. In the comments, if you're thinking you want both sizes, let me know. We can always make you a special little kit for large and small, kind of matching. All right, let me read this. Well, did you want me to read that?
In a second.
Okay. All right, so those are the 2 new bags we're doing for pre-sale. We'll have 2 more for you guys. And then we'll also have some small like table toppers and stuff that will be in the shop. I don't know if I'm going to get to all that. I need, that sleeping time. So are we do we want to do the giveaway?
Sure.
Okay. Morning from Tallahassee. Oh, fantastic. So are those our 2 winners? Okay. So what did we do last week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago. So we had the book. So we had the quilt planner. And that one's we're going to do it to Chris Coy. Right. Congratulations, Chris. I know that you like to plan things out, so that one goes to you. And I will get a hold of you. And then the second one, Lori Gray. I'm writing these down. So Lori, you got the little mini Rocket Man, Rocket. What is this one called? So it has like, it's like a little boy. This would make a really cute little bag. So so that one's for you. And I am sending out all of the gifts today. I forgot last week, so I apologize, but if I mention you in a name, I'll get those out to you. Do that. Okay.
So these are what I wanted to ask 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So this is what Mark wanted to ask 2 weeks ago. So say hi and tell us two things. With Joanne closing, what are the things that you need that we can carry, maybe interfacings or other? So if you were an avid Joanne customer, what did you go there for that maybe I can carry now that will help you? We always carry interfacings, but is there other interfacings that I need to carry so that you don't need to order online, that you can go to a local shop? Yeah, if they bought them in bulk, whatever.
We do that.
Mm-hmm. So let us know that. And then what is the best way for us to reach you with information about sales? So would you rather get a text, an email? Do you visit the website? Do you go onto Facebook? We're trying to get better at getting information out to everybody. So what is your go-to when you're trying to look for what specials or whatever is coming up? Those are the things that we really thread. Yes. Nancy, we are adding more thread. So we have Glide, we have Superior, we have Aurifil. There are certain kinds that we can add. So let us know. Comment what is your favorite thread, and I will investigate and see if we can carry more of those things. Like if you need more, like a heavier duty thread, that has been a question. So so do I need to carry a small selection of heavier duty thread for whatever project you need to work on? So let us know that. Okay. I know Glide. I know that one. Okay. Yeah, batting. If we have, if we get more room, I would carry the rolls of batting so we could cut it to whatever size you need and sell it by the yard. We just need space to do it. So, okay. So what we're giving away today. So I have, uh-oh. So what we are giving away today is, so I had a little giveaway from, so I had a little giveaway from when I met with my motor rep, and he had this cute little bag. This is handmade on it. It's really cute. So that's part of the giveaway. And then he always gives us little bits and bobs for ordering stuff, and I love ordering stuff. So we have a little it's like a little scratch pad, and it has celebrating 50 years of Moda, and it has like a little magnet on it, and then a floral fondant. So this is an upcoming line in a little mini. And then from another vendor, I got this really cute little leather bound measuring tape. So that is one. So we're doing that. All right, the other one is, we'll do one of the marking pens from Madame So. It's in blue. And then from my friend Jamie, she does these wonderful, I need to take it out because I need to show you what it is. All right, it is a slap bracelet. So it goes flat, right? And then it has a little So she's known for her wool. So you put that sucker on. I probably wore the wrong shirt for this. And it has, so you can put your pins in here, and then the petals you can put your little wonder clips on. So it's a little wrist strap thing, and she has sold them here for a couple of years, but I love this thing. So if you're a person who likes to have your little pin cushion on your wrist, so that it's more of a notion thing. So wrist pin cushion and one of the fabric marking pens. Okay. So that's what we're doing for that. I showed you that. So we have a new kit in stock. Well, so we got a little bit of the a line from Poppy Cotton, and it's really sweet. So I was trying to figure out lovely things to do with it. And we have this pattern called Folk Flowers. Let me make sure I'm going right side up. Oh, that would be fantastic. So we made some kits out of folk flowers. The background is dark, and then we have a little bit of grunge and some of the new poppy cotton that's that and I think it turned out really, really, really sweet. So we'll hang that up today, but we do have a few kits. I think the kits are Mark can check because it's right behind him when he goes over there. So it's right behind you over here.
Oh. Right behind you where? This one?
Mm-hmm. So it's called Folk Flowers. So you get a project bag. So the kit is 96. The size, so she always, oh no, it's just one size for this one. So it's 56 by 69 and a half, called Folk Flowers. And then these are all of the fabrics that are in here. Is it showing? Should go that way. Okay, those are all and then you do have binding in there as well. So this little guy right here is the binding. That one. Let me pull it up. That one. And I think that we chose very well because I think it turned out really, really cute. Okay, 96, that is on the website, ready to go. What else? All of my, so let's make a baggers. That sounded weird. All of you wonderful bag makers who are part of So Let's Make a Bag. We are getting down to the last few weeks. If you are a subscriber now and haven't chosen your colorway, please do so. The only colorway that we don't have is, should I show it? So the bees are all spoken for. We still have we still have some Tula pink, the two colors, and the red, white, and blue. We are going to do the live unboxing on Sunday. So we're going to be doing the live unboxing on Sunday. So you will see the several of the colorways. You can decide which one you want. If you want to join So Let's Make a Bag, now's the time to do that. And you can either go to soletsbequilty.com and there's a tab that says So Let's Make a Bag, or you can go to So Let's Make a Bag and do that as well. There's one person I have to have Mark call and help do that. So if you're watching, we'll get a hold of you. And let's see. I think that's it. That's done.
We'll probably do a shop tour, just it's a little cleaner.
Yeah, we'll try and do a cleaner shop tour of because you know, our Wi-Fi was a little choppy, so we'll try and do a better one. And we'll do a better one when we have it all like set up and, you know, all the class tables all clean and ready to go. So I'm just reading.
Yes.
Batting, interfacing, and thread. Yep. Yeah, very, very popular. Mm-hmm. And we do carry interfacing, so the fusible fleece, and the Shape Flex interfacing, so the medium weight interfacing. I have a couple of companies that are that I get them from that are independent people. One is a shop owner, a quilt shop owner that does the Mad Bees, and I love her interfacing, so we carry that. So really high quality interfacing that that's going to really make your project uh, just finish your project really nicely. So, okay. Thanks for tuning in. And if you won something, we will try and get a hold of you and get those sent out today. And we're getting all ready for the shop hop. So we can't wait to see everybody starting in June 1st. So have a great Wednesday and stay